Good evening everyone, I am Shishant, you know me as the Astro Kid. Today is 5th of November and today's mission is to capture the star cluster of Pleiades with nothing but my phone. And let me tell you, this is not my first time. I have captured stuff with my phone before and the results always turn out to be really good. But today, because we are capturing Pleiades, which is a very faint star cluster and also a deep sky object, it is going to be really hard to get right images with my phone. Also, my phone has a disadvantage. We cannot record using the Pro mode. Although we can click a lot of images, we are unable to record using the Pro mode. Also, currently it is about 5:30 pm, but the best time to capture the star cluster is going to be after around 9 pm. So we have to wait for about 4 hours until we finally head on to the capturing part of the video. Now before we head to the capturing part of the video, let me tell you some additional information about the star cluster of Pleiades. Now instead of talking about all this utter nonsense you will find on Google, let me tell you Galileo was the first one to observe Pleiades through a telescope. He did this in March 1610, and not only did he observe it, he also noted it down in his sky atlas. But remember, Galileo was the first one to observe it through a telescope, not the first one to observe it with his naked eyes, as humans have been observing the star cluster of Pleiades for nearly 10,000 years. Basically, since we got the intelligence. Because as I said, it is a really bright deep sky object. Oh, and by the way, I know I forgot to tell this in the starting, but a belated happy Diwali and also I guess a belated Chhath, because I think I'm gonna upload this video very late. And also yes, I'm in my village. And also that is the eastern sky, and Pleiades is going to be about there at around 9:30 pm. If I talk about my setup, I have nothing but one monopod.
6.5 hours later.
Ha 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 ha. Hello, the eastern sky is right in front of my eyes. I'm sitting on my terrace right now. I can see Jupiter, I can see Aldebaran, I can even see Capella right there. So I think I should be able to spot Pleiades with my naked eyes. I'm gonna let my eyes adjust a little bit in the dark so that I can first spot Pleiades with my naked eyes. So then that capturing would be really easy if I spot it with my naked eyes first. And if you're wondering how I'm going to spot it with my naked eyes, let me tell you there are some deep sky objects which, if you live in an area with really low light pollution levels, you can spot with your naked eyes. The Orion Nebula and the Andromeda Galaxy are some examples of those objects. And I'm currently in my village to celebrate Chhath Puja, so this is the moment. My village is not too far from the cities, but the light pollution levels are still comparatively very low, so this is the chance. And I think I actually see Pleiades. Let me check, I'll show you the result if I actually spot it. Okay, so now that you saw the attempt of me trying to spot Pleiades and it was actually successful, let me show you what the sky actually looks like. So that is Jupiter. Aldebaran is somewhere here. I know you can't see it through the camera because, as I said, my phone can't record in Pro mode. I think you can see Aldebaran little bit over there. Yeah, that bright dot is Aldebaran. And Pleiades should be somewhere over there. Yeah. Okay, so it's almost 10 pm. It's like 9:56 or 9:57 at the moment. The good news is that we managed to get around 20-25 frames of usable images. And the bad news is that most of them are really blurry because I don't know if you can see or not, but it's getting a little foggy on my terrace for some reason. I mean, it's November and I'm in a village, so might be because of the cold. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for tomorrow so that I can actually process the images.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so I have finished processing the image and I am really angry because AutoStacker, which was the software I was gonna use for stacking my 10 usable images, has stopped working because of a random bug and it's not resolving. I can't do anything right now because I don't have unlimited access to the internet as I am in the village right now. So I had to work using a single frame. I processed that single, the best frame in Photo-P, and I somehow still got a decent image. And this is the final image, as you can see. Just for comparison, this is what most of the people see Pleiades like through their telescope, and this is what I captured. See you in another video. Till then, take care and goodbye.